What's good, it's your boy TpindellTV. Welcome back to another video. Smash that like button, subscribe, and that's right, turn notifications on. We back with another video. This is another 8 at the table joint. It said men in the friend zone spending money on dates for women who don't want them, basically. So we're gonna go run through this. I'm gonna chop in here and there. I'm not gonna let the whole video play because it's 17 minutes, but I'm gonna chop in here and there just to give y'all a heads up on that. But let's run into it. I would highly advise guys not to do this. After they friend zone you, get your ass up out of there, especially if you have feelings for them. Don't sit around and be friends with someone you love or you're heavily infatuated with. Like, that makes absolutely no sense. It's torture on yourself. Oh, maybe she'll learn to love me. Maybe she'll learn to like me. She just needs to see my personality. Yeah, that's true, but then she's gonna hold it over your head. I never really liked you in the first place. After the first argument, now you got to sit around for a couple years while she get knocked down by F-boys and all of this and dating other men in front of your face, asking you for relationship advice when you really care about her. You sitting over there like Steve Urkel. Don't do it, bro. Move on, pick up your face. I've told women, hey, I ain't on the friend zone. Like, you put me in the friend zone, I'm good. I'll see you around when I see you around. We working or something, or business or something like that. We doing something like that. Cool, but you friend zone me. I'm not trying to hang out with you. I'm not trying to be out and about with you. I'm not trying to be out and about, because what they'll do is y'all be out and about. She don't want you. But if it's another guy that come up to her that she don't want, she'll make you play like I'm with him. So now you're playing the part just when it's convenient for her. Get out of there, guys. Ladies too. If you like a guy, you want a relationship, you want commitment. He don't want to do that. He want to try to sit you aside and be like, nah, this gonna be my wifey. I'm not ready for that right now. I'm gonna sit her aside. Get your ass up out of there. Don't have nobody that's playing with your time, playing with your feelings, and playing with your life minutes. Get up out of there. Let's get into it.
Once you put yourself in a customer frame, but think about it, you're already in the friend zone anyway. So if you're in that friend zone anyway, that means that she's really not feeling you like that, homie. So what he can do is exactly what you said, and what I was alluded to before, was that you could increase your value as a man. The great thing about men is that we start at 0%. It's like, you watch anime? You watch Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z. Goku. Okay, cool. Vegeta, Goku.
Relax.
But anyways, you get what I'm saying? You could, as a man, right? The thing is this, right? So women, you alluded to it before. You said, well, a man really just hasn't checked off all my boxes. So women have all of these boxes. So as a man, you can increase your value to check off more boxes for a female. And as you check off more boxes for a female, you'll become more attractive. I actually talked about this on my podcast as well, how women put guys in a friend zone, but guys put women in a sex zone, right? So I guess y'all was alluding to that a little earlier too, how, well, if he makes money, will he really be attracted to her like that? The reality is that no, she's gonna be recreational use only. He's gonna hit it and that's all. Oh yeah, you dissed me back then. Well, cool. Yeah, you like me now. So
yeah, that's when women pop up and they be like, hey, how come we ain't never? I always thought you was cute. How come we ain't never date? How come we ain't never talk? Lady, you know why we ain't never talk, man. You wasn't on me. You wasn't thinking about me and none of that. But then sometimes guys get their shit together and they'll spin the block just because of that. And women say this all the time. They be like, never date a guy who's wanted you for a long time. You finally get a chance. Because sometimes guys, they be like, oh yeah, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you made me wait all this time. Boom. Now I'm gonna play your same game, but I didn't play the long game. So now you still coming out with an L on it. You done made this guy wait all this time. You act like you ain't like him, and he finally gets you, and then you wonder why. He wanted me all these years, and he finally got me. And he gonna act like this? That ain't nothing but a little bit of karma coming on around the corner. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes guys get it, and it ain't all what it cracked up to be. Shit, I didn't lusted and wanted this for all these years, and this is it. Damn. Okay. No, thank you.
I'm gonna keep you in the sex zone only now. But that rarely happens anyway. You know what I'm saying? And to the people that it does happen to, those are guys that worked on it. They increased their value. They worked on themselves.
So that's the thing. And first of all, don't man to man. Never increase your value out of spite. I'm tired of that.
That happens a lot. And those guys, those are the guys y'all call sassy and zesty because they walk around like they're mad at the world and they do the own thing. You know what I'm saying? So them the guys that nobody liked them and then they got on and now boom. You know what I'm saying? That's like from the Pop the Bloom from Arlette and them joint. That's basically how the doctor guy acts. Like, oh, I'm a doctor now. My shit don't stink. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how he be acting.
Because in all actuality, no, you can't buy yourself out the friend zone. I don't care how much upgrading that you do.
Cap.
You know why? You said it. You touched on it. She does not like you. Can you have sex with her? Can you potentially get her to lay down next to you? Yes. But she still does not like you. She likes your car. She likes your new body. She likes your new house. She likes your money. She does not like you at your core. So now you have to realize, if you're a guy trying to get out of the friend zone and you buy yourself out of the friend zone, and I don't believe it's very, very likely, let's say you do. Once you buy yourself out the friend zone, you have to sit here and say, well, is this somebody that really loves my...
That's cap, man. I get what he's trying to say. These guys buying themselves out the friend zone all day, every day. Your favorite athlete bought himself out of the friend zone. Your favorite rapper bought himself out of the friend zone. These rappers 5'7", 5'6". They walk up in the lineup and a 5'6" guy comes out on pop balloon, they pop it instantly. You're a millionaire, you're not getting that pop. These guys been buying themselves. That's why these young NBA players keep getting caught up and impregnating these women that's kind of been around for a while and been passed around for a while. Y'all think, what was wrong with him? Why your favorite rapper has knocked down a bop? Like, you know what I'm saying? Got impregnated her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it happens all the time. Like, these athletes do that. They see these women younger, when they were younger, and glorify them. Like, oh, if I had a chance with her. And shit, I've been there. I was younger. The hottest girl out was a Holly Berry. And I'm not saying Holly Berry got passed around. And I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I grew up. I'm like, damn, I get it, guys. But you know what I'm saying? Or a Vivica Fox or all of these like type of women. And these guys are just lusting and horned up. They go in there and raw dog these girls and get them pregnant. And all the OGs and the old heads that already passed around looking at them like, these young boys, they wild. When in actuality, they need to take them boys under their wing and be like, hey, hey, you gotta watch out for that one, man. Okay, that's one you have fun with. You don't wipe that up, okay? You make sure you protect yourself at all costs, like you in a boxing match.
Or is this somebody that is actually going to give me unconditional love? No. You've upgraded your entire life, which means there are stipulations for you to even be on her requirement, to be eligible for her.
Yeah.
You feel me? So now, what I would say to you is keep it at a friend, but upgrade just to be better than where you're at right now, but still keep her on that same friend zone. See, the people, this is what I see. A woman that'll friend zone a man, then a man upgrades himself, and then the woman gets out of the friend zone. Nah, keep her in the friend zone. Now she's in your friend zone.
She in the sex zone, baby.
No.
Not even. Don't even give it to her.
Friend zone.
Man, he talking a good game. You know what I'm saying? But that's like Buddy just said. Some dudes just spinning the block. Oh, I'm gonna just knock it down, see what's up. I got the juice now. Like on some, you know what I'm saying, some shit like that. Be like, you know, the ball in my court. I got the juice now. I'm gonna just see what it's hitting on, see what it's like, and then do it like that. But you know, that's it.
Don't put her in the
No
sex
box.
zone. No, she gets no dick. You don't get no dick. Like, yeah, you didn't want me when I was a 4. That's cool. I'm a 10. You was a 7 back then. You still a 7, but I'm a 10. Listen, we're gonna
All right,
be
Mike
friends.
Jones. Back then.
You feel me? Like back
Back
then.
then.
Real though.
You feel me? But like
Now
the
I'm a
thing is-
10, and now I'm going for the 8s and the 9s.
Thing is, when I'm saying upgrade, I'm not saying you're a 4. Like, I mean, unless we're talking about that, it's way different. But what I'm saying is, if a dude has the capacity to build himself, first of all, well, nowadays it's different. Guys are getting BBLs. So
Yeah, it is.
so
Cheat
it's a whole
codes.
different. But let's just say we take that off the board. You work on yourself first of all to get real results in the gym, like real results, sustaining results.
Man, we
You're gonna
heard
spend
this.
about
I
a
feel
year
you.
building
That takes some serious, like, well, I'm going to try to be
the case may be. The problem is that girl doesn't like you for who you are.
So I feel like that's not like bullshit. Oh, I'm gonna try to be better, be like to one up her. Like, you know, saying like get better out of spite. Like that's not bullshit. Like that takes some serious like, all right, well she did that. Well, I'm gonna do that. But I'm really in this now. Like now I'm bettering myself for me, not even for her. Because at this point, that gave me the drive.
Yeah.
But once I'm bettering myself, I already know what I'm capable of. I already know the potential that I have and who I can get at this point. So she's in the past.
Bro, they don't realize, she's not saying this, but these men that get to where they want to get and they financially where they want to be at, they don't even really have to try anymore. Like you don't really have to. It's coming to you, and that's when I don't know. I try to put it in a nice way, but living where around a place where a lot of people look nice, it's diverse, it's a melting pot, and a lot of people are in shape, and people don't often wear a lot of clothes down here. It's summertime year round. If you're that guy, it's women coming at you. So unless it's someone you really like, you might try to shoot your shot. But for the most part, if it's getting thrown at you and it's in your face and it's there, and women are giving you the sexy eyes when you're out, you chilling, you cooling. You don't need to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's when women are like, oh, men are sassy now. Men don't even approach women anymore. Like, if you're that guy, we've seen it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've seen it. I've been in Club Live after a basketball team has won the championship, and I've seen these women fight. The baddest women fight to get into VIP and to get in a section just to be around those guys. The it girl in your city, guys. The baddie in your city. 20 of those fighting just to get next to a guy and are googly-eyed and down for the get down. So I'm letting y'all know that right now. It's happening.
I'm not doubling back to try to get her.
Yeah, and
Leave her in the friend zone.
Yeah, usually it happens naturally with I would say human beings in general, men and women. So like as a man, right? All right, so the guy's in friend zone. So he's in friend zone obviously because he's just not that nigga to her. You don't cut it. No, he's not making a cut. So I truly believe as a man, when you work on yourself, right? You get in the gym, all the things we said. You get in the gym, become the best version of yourself, build up your finances, build up your mindset. And then what that does is, right? So I always say competence leads to accomplishments, which then leads to confidence. And that's what builds the man.
Really good.
And then from there, you have more options, right? So yeah, you in a friend zone with this girl, but now you have options. And with options comes an abundance mindset. So then you don't even really tolerate her inadequacies like that. You get what I'm saying? Like as a man, you're gonna be like, like you're gonna see where she was inadequate like that. And you're not even gonna take her seriously anyway. So naturally, she's gonna be in a friend zone or the sex zone anyway. So yeah.
So this is
no dick, bro.
this is what I was gonna.
Hey, that's facts though. I've had, you got homeboys that like women like a lot, and you got homeboys that don't be getting no play. And then even for me to tell homeboys a certain story, they're like, "Yo, what happened to that one girl?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. I was on that. I ain't on that. I ain't like she had too much to drink. She was a little sloppy with it. Oh, I ain't really like her nails, or this wasn't done up right, or I ain't like this." They be like, "Damn, bro, it must be nice." Like, like the fact that you are able to be like choosy, but in actuality, even if you don't have that many options, you still should be choosy. Like, you shouldn't just be doing shit because you finally had the chance to do some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bruh, I ain't on that. Like, nah, I ain't on that. This threw me off. This was a red flag. It's cool. Or like, you know what I mean? Guys have always told me like, man, you're a terrible wingman. Bro, I ain't come out here to get on these girls. I came out here to vibe, chill with the homies, and kick it. I'm not going over there to somebody that's already thinking like, oh my God, another guy trying to talk to us, like trying to win them over, and you dealing with that one bodyguard, outside linebacker friend that's like blocking you off and cop like pulling your friend. I'm not dealing with none of that, bro. I'm coming out here, I'm vibing, I'm chilling, and you know, shit, that's it.
Counter, and you actually already touched on it, because yeah, she doesn't like you. You know why? Because you don't like yourself. You probably don't have good self-esteem. You probably, even if you have, even if you like yourself,
You can't win, bro.
Even
if you like yourself too much, you still taking the L.
You are operating out of a different mindset. You just talked about this. I think that like women see confidence. We feel the confidence. Well, if a 5 dudes walked in here,
You know who top G.
The one with the most confidence, you're gonna already know who he is, you know? And so going back to the original statement is that, yeah, you can buy your way out, because once you make yourself better, you're gonna have more confidence. You're gonna mentally be in a better space. You're gonna be able to command a room. You're gonna be able to have better conversations. You're going to be able to, you know, like talk about more interesting things, because the more you read, the more your mind is lifted, the more you're able to like emote and have like better conversations about more than the fucking weather or the Giants or whatever. Like you get something like really deep. So I think that this all goes back to money. The money gave you a better haircut and a better hairline. The money got you a trainer. The money bought you some protein. The money got your investments up. The money got you a new car.
It works the same way for women, and that's even for me being at these creator events, going to like VidCon, the Creator Summit, YouTube Black. You know, people like, I don't want to be disrespectful or seem disrespectful, like, but for the most part, these are just regular looking people. They just got money, so they can have the finest, nicest clothes. Their makeup is done phenomenally. The nicest shoes. They got nice cars. It's almost like if you look back on how Cardi B kind of looked when she first came out, she looked like a little hood rat a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she be working she looked like she working like a little hood club. And to look at Cardi B now, money can definitely make you look better. You know, you can take care of your skin. You get you a dermatologist, an esthetician. You get you some new teeth. You get your boobs done, your butt done, whatever. You get lipo done, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You could do all of that. For a guy, you could put better clothes on. You could look cleaner. Your guys can't do nothing really but fucking get a haircut. You know what I'm saying? We're not wearing makeup. You know what I mean? Some of y'all say, oh, you can grow a beard, but that's still like regular hair that's growing from your body. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like we're not painting our faces or nothing like that. But, you know, so that's how guys kind of dress it up and make it look whoop-de-woo. But it's happening on both sides.
Like all of this goes back to like having the resources to get you in a place. Books ain't free. You know what I mean?
Like,
even a woman, like they'll try to, even if the shit fake, they getting all this shit off DHgate. They'll carry themselves and wear all this and try to say, hey, this is my standard. So if you can't match my standard and help me do better than this, even though probably this shit's fake that I'm rocking, you know, then leave me alone. Because there's no way that, you know what I mean, people having Chanel purses, Louis, Fendi, wearing Dior this, Chrome Heart this, these $400 shirts, $500 shirts, $1,000 purses, and you don't own no land. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't even have, I know girls that walk around like that with no car. Oh, I just like to Uber everywhere. Bro, you got a $4,000 purse and not a vehicle? You know what I'm saying? You got a $5,000 bag, $10,000 bag with no health insurance?
money.
Yeah.
No, you
but
do need
I'll
money.
say that.
You can make $30,000 a year and be a fit, smart individual.
Yeah.
Protein ain't cheap. Trainers on protein. No, protein.
$500 a year.
Protein is not. Quality protein is not
You
cheap.
don't need to
Quality
Nah, you don't need that
foods
shit,
are
man.
not cheap. Like,
none
and
of
we're
that shit.
talking about like physical health and mental health. Like vitamins ain't cheap. Mushrooms ain't cheap. All the shit that goes into your body to maintain your skin, to maintain your teeth, to maintain your joints, your bones, like your muscles. Like none of that shit is cheap.
Aaron, there's people, and I'm not even, but that sounds foolish only because it's not a necessity. There are men, I hate to say it, that are in jail that have the best physiques and nice teeth. They don't have adequate, like they don't have great supply in food. They don't have all these different things that we're saying that it's
They
expensive.
have youth.
No,
They have
don't.
youth.
Well,
They do have youth.
Well, look,
You don't like him.
Listen,
he's
man,
not-
I don't be on that protein shit. I don't take none of that. You know what I'm saying? I take my daily vitamins, maybe some creatine, but not no protein, or I don't have the best diet, any of that. And my shit, I still got abs, and I'm still strong as hell, and I'm still fit. And I know it ain't normal, because ain't nobody around my age who had these little reunions, or y'all link up, or y'all hang out, you know, ain't nobody looking like this. Might one or two other people, but it ain't going down like that. So I take pride in that shit too. And they got to look at it and be like, damn, but you still at it. You still got that dog in you.
Lame.
You don't like him not because he's just lame. We always add these variables. He's probably lacking confidence. Even if he is, or whether he is or he isn't, he's still demonstrating a good, I would say, percentage of who he is. With money or without money, people are going to be what they are. So if you're getting him,
How confident are you with a fucked up hairline? How
I-
confident are you with fucked up teeth?
I'm being,
How confident are you with a fucked up vocabulary? How confident are you if you can't fucking read? I'm just saying.
That teeth joint hit home, because my shit was a little crazy before I got Invisalign. I used to laugh like this. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, if he can't read and he can't speak, she's probably
I
not
was
even
about
gonna
to
be with
say.
him.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother.
I don't know why his mic jacked though. Everybody else mic good, but his.
I mean, like at all. He's not gonna even be a friend. So now we're adding all these different layers, which is what we like to do, and that's what I was trying to tell you, Miri. It's just always no, it's them that be adding these extra layers. The reality is this: to keep it simplified, even if you upgrade yourself, the person who put you in the friend zone does not value a part of you that will forever exist. So why are you going to sit here and upgrade yourself just to double back on to somebody who is going to find a piece of you that will never be accepted as a significant other in terms of an intimate relationship? It does not make sense. Upgrade yourself. Yes. Can it be a start point? Cool. Use it as motivation to get yourself to another level. Keep that person as a friend, just like they kept you as a friend, and go get somebody else who might like all of you. You feel me? Like
When you're at your best.
If the question is, does it cost to better yourself? Then yes, and I agree with everything that
what
you
does it
said.
cost?
However much it costs to get in the gym, to buy this, to buy that, whatever.
How much did your hairline cost to get that nice hairstyle?
I cut my own hair.
Did you braid it?
No, I got that done.
All right.
My dog had figured that out during the pandemic. I tried that shit, but my shit ain't come out good. Hey, brother, you did a phenomenal job. If ain't nobody tell you, you doing a great goddamn job with your head for self-cutting it. I tried. My shit looked atrocious.
Hey, it wasn't free, was it?
My sister did it.
Was it free?
Yeah, it was free.
So
So
No, but shit costs. We know shit costs. But
no. This is a
I mean, the sister
self-sufficient
braided them
man
up.
who's utilizing
Boy, you living a life.
resources. The thing is, at the end of the day, not everything costs.
it's inflation.
everything is inflation today.
Yo,
We can't be going to get our hair done all the time.
I wanted to touch a point on this though. So like, I truly think that money doesn't make a man. A man makes the money. So you could be a dork. Then you're a dork with money. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So it really doesn't, change anything. I think as a man, you fully have to work on yourself. It's the mental part of it. So you got to become more competent. And not only that, you have to understand female nature. I think a lot of guys get finessed in the game nowadays in this dating market is because they don't understand female nature, right? And women are socially superior to men. It's just a fact. And I'll tell a quick story. I knew of this, that women was socially superior to men, because I have a 10-year-old daughter. When my daughter was 4 years old, we was in Walmart. And I'm scrolling her in Walmart in the stroller. And she's like, Daddy, that girl was looking at you. I'm like, I ain't even see the girl. But she noticed the girl before I did. So I'm like, wait, this is weird. How did she see this? You get what I'm saying? And it wasn't like the girl wasn't attractive, because, I would have seen her. But she caught it. So women are naturally socially superior to men. So with that being said, it's incumbent upon the man to understand females' nature and understand that females are naturally hypergamous creatures, right? That's just something about females. They tend to want to date across, but preferably above. So with that being said, if you're in the friend zone, so they want quantity. So if you're in the friend zone, to bring it all back, right? If you're in the friend zone as a man, my dude, you just have to better yourself mentally, physically, financially, and spiritually. And when you do that, you won't even want that girl anyways. What I'm trying to say.
And I refuse to believe that women see a man and be like, you're in the friend zone, but once you upgrade yourself, I'll be with you. No, women women love the date potential. So they're like, I see what's inside of you. I see your drive. I see what you could be. Let me still be with you. And they'll take that leap of faith. But when a woman is putting you in the friend zone, it's because she literally sees nothing. Like, even your best to her.
She doesn't see enough.
Okay, she doesn't see enough. And even your best, what she can project, still is not enough. So you have to exceed her expectations.
Somebody else's.
Which is hard to do. So you got to just let it be the friend that she wants. She's going to reap what she sows, and that's okay. Now,
that's fair.
And
you feel what I'm saying?
I truly believe that there's not really much benefit that a man can get. This is just my perspective. Not truly much benefit that a man can get from being in a relationship, being in the friend zone with a woman. Because, think about what.
And we finally getting to the title in the last 3 minutes of the video. I'm like, shit, I might have to rename this shit. Y'all ain't even talk about what the damn thing talking about.
What a friend is, right? A friend is platonic. So if you have some type of feelings or attraction towards this individual, that means that you have ulterior motives, which means that it isn't genuine. So since it isn't genuine, it's just like you'll be hurting yourself. So you're literally, and not only that, think about it, in a friend zone with a guy, the guy is normally adding value to the female. He's adding that masculine presence. So maybe they'll be out at the club. Yeah, she flirting with other dudes, but he's still that masculine presence there. She like, oh, I don't want him talking to me. And then
Damn, I said that in the beginning of the video.
he'll be there to, get the other guys out the way. It's just like
Nigga, security.
the guy in the friend zone does a whole lot of work, but gets no benefit.
Gestures and
No benefit, bro. And I've seen it like, oh, you got girl, even like people I film with, like women, like we film something. We after I normally film something, whatever it is, podcast. We normally go get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? I'll take care of the food or whatever. Sometimes, most of the time. But like even being out in just a space where people I work with or that I'm just generally friends with, and I haven't been put in the friend zone, we are just really just platonic friends. Like nobody has made that pass or even been on that. But women still expect you to pay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that's not it, bro. If we friends, we're friends. We're supposed to be like equals. So if I pay this time, like I'm expecting like you to get the next one or something like that. If we just friends, that's how it's supposed to be. Women think sometimes like, oh, I'm a woman, so even when I'm with my guy friends should just foot the bill. And I've worked in like in the business, and I've seen like even on dates or even when women are out with guy friends and they're paying, the things that they drink and they order are way up here compared to if they're just out with their homegirls. I've seen homegirls come out and they'll just share a damn appetizer. You can tell when they just out spending on it. They're not moving the same way. Like, and that's not everybody, but for the most part, that's what I have seen and witnessed firsthand. So I'm not footing the bill on that, because even like you could be a guy and have a woman that's a friend, but you could be in a relationship. Like, you know what I mean? You just have a platonic female friend. Fellas, how would your girl feel if you was always paying the bill? And ladies, if you had a boyfriend, a husband, a fiance, and he had a friend that was a girl and you approved of it and you knew it was platonic, how would you feel like if every time they went out or they hung out, even if y'all hang out in a group setting, he was covering her bill? That shit would make no sense.
upgrading is something that's supposed to come secondary to you actually liking me. We have a lot of people who are just taking what's at surface value and running with it for far too long, and that's why relationships are falling apart. If we want to sit here and say, okay, look, I'm gonna be your friend. Let's say if I'm your friend for 3 months, maybe 6 months, but at some point of being your friend, we get into an intimate relationship. That's a whole different ballgame. But if it takes for me to go and do a whole reevaluation of self, a whole upgrading of self, and then for me to be in a relationship with you, I'm not going to subscribe to that, because for me, it's like and I said this already, there's still a piece of you that is going to be here. It's going to exist in this relationship dynamic. It's going to exist within you. Maybe you might suppress that part of you for however long so you can be the other side of you just to qualify for this girl. But then you know what happens? Somewhere down the line, you meet somebody who has that same quirkiness that you had, that same dweeb dorkiness that you had.
Why they gotta be a dweeb?
I'm just adding it. You know what I'm saying? And
Dweeb is crazy.
mixed in with the new you. And then guess what happens? The moral of the story is you are who you are, right? And women do the same thing too. Don't get it misconstrued. A woman will go ahead and spend $8,500 on that BBL. A woman will go ahead and spend all this money on these nails and this makeup and this hair, but still be a quirky girl. But she's going to be in a entirely different woman to go and seek what she's
Man, that's so true. I mentioned that earlier too, but I've seen women that got that body done and do this or woo, and they post some old pictures. And I was like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Then it's sadness in it too, because even when you create and say you have a daughter or a baby or something, you know what I mean? That little girl gonna be trying to figure out why she don't look like her mom. Why I don't have mom nose? Why I don't have curves like my mom? Why I don't have I'm not top heavy like my mom. I don't really resemble. Like, you know what I mean? You see boys, like, you look just like your daddy. You got your daddy face. You got your daddy. You know, kids take pride in that. You look just like I hear that from older siblings. You look just like your father. You look just like your granddad. Your granddad do that same thing. You know what I'm saying? But kids, you won't be able to do that. And then, you know, as a young woman, you thinking like, damn, my mama didn't like her body. My mom felt like her body wasn't enough. She had to go get 2 BBLs and lipo 360. Should I do that? I see that the looks my mom gets, but I don't have that body. All of that shit play a factor that people don't be really trying to realize or like talk about.
Attracted to. But at the end of the day, if that dude is not attracted to who she is, eventually she's gonna stop feeling fulfilled in that relationship and start stepping outside. Same thing with the dude. If I'm a quirky, nerdy dude, but then I gotta get my money up, I gotta get a 6-pack, I gotta get all of this just so I can get this girl. The second I meet a girl that likes anime too,
It's over.
it's over. She might tell me, yo, I don't even want to go to Roof Chris. I just want to play video games with you.
You need hot dogs.
It's done.
I was gonna say
And I want y'all too, even the women that like going, you got to take them to this finest restaurant. You got to take them here. You got to take it. They want to go to the cream of the crop of the cream. You got to think when they meet these guys that's considered the baddie, these top tier guys, these 1% guys. Some of these guys can't even move around like that in public. They can't even be out of these restaurants because it'll be too much commotion, or depending on their profession, it'll be too dangerous because how much money they make or they watch or they jewelry. They be at the crib. She's totally fine going to the crib then. Going out to dinner is not a big deal. You know, it'd be different rules for different people, guys. It's different rules. Like, even it works the same for men. Men know some women, I gotta take her out. I gotta do this. And for some women, they know they could get away with doing the bare minimum. It's just different rules for different people.
they order
She
Chinese
is a
food.
goner.
You OD'd
feel
with
what
the
I'm
hot
saying?
dogs.
Chinese food sound good right now, but I'm hungry.
So like these halfway.
I feel like if you watch anime, you
Don't
probably
work.
eat
I
hot
don't know. I
dogs.
don't have that much faith in men.
Hey, that's what we're gonna wrap this one up. Tell me what y'all thought. I said all the talking I need to say. I said more than enough. We 30 minutes in, 32 minutes in. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Subscribe if you're new. Turn notifications on. Follow me on the gram or Twitter or something. If y'all want to shoot me videos, y'all want me to review or just check out the story and stay better connected and see little clips and snippets here at TpindellTV on all platforms. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all of that. And I'm heavily engaged. I'll be replying to comments and all that good stuff. The DM section is kind of nuts right now. I don't know what Instagram did to DMs, but I miss DMs all the time. It's pretty sad because sometimes it's business stuff. But I'm out of here. I'm done talking your ear off. I love y'all like a play cousin. Have a phenomenal day.